Hello and welcome to Longship Gaming. Today we are playing Marvel Champions. It's going to be something new. Well, something very old and something very new. So, finally, after 3 months of waiting up here in Canada, we have Trickster Takeover. So we are going to be playing the Enchantress scenario. And our alphabetical playthrough has landed us on Quicksilver. So, kind of funny in a way. I think that Pietro is sort of susceptible to being hypnotically gazed or controlled by someone like the Enchantress, so I guess that's sort of on point. I went on to the Marvel Champions database, found a relatively recent fun-looking deck. Not surprisingly, it's protection, which is something that Quicksilver tends to like to be an aspect for. I will link to the deck in the description and credit the author, as I usually do. I mean, it's pretty kind of a bog standard one, in a way for protection. But it reportedly is meant to be played against heroic villains or heroic difficulty on villains. I am not doing that because all my playthroughs are expert using standard 3. So, yeah, so nothing really surprising here for some of our allies, we have a few. So Gambit, Nick Fury, Snowguard. We have our Deft Focus to make almost all of our abilities cheaper since we have so many superpowers. Symbiote Suit just to boost our abilities. What Doesn't Kill Me. The Night Nurse, classic, all the way back in 2019, I think, from the starter set. And Armored Vest. So we start out with one face down hypnotic gaze. So she's starting to work her evil magic on us. And apparently the plot of this is that she just wants to mess with heroes, and Loki has promised her South America. So a real estate scheme that, that's just great. That's the sort of thing that Lex Luthor did in the first Superman movie back in 1970, the 70s, late 70s. Not that I'm dating myself too terribly. And I finally get a chance to use Enchantress's model from MCP that I painted a very, very long time ago. So there she is. Not much more to say. I think it should be fun. We're going to give it a shot. It's nice to have some new to me content, or content for a scenario. Just something new to do. So I guess we will see, since we're now behind on Civil War as well, and probably will be behind on Synthezoid SmackDown. It would be nice if we got Civil War soon, because that means all the way through the end of the year, it can just be pretty much a relatively new content. So anyway, enough grousing, on to the scenario. So Quicksilver will take on Enchantress. Alright, we're back. We're shuffled up and ready to go. Our starting 6 are Quinn Carrier, Speed Cyclone, Armored Vest, Gambit, What Doesn't Kill Me, and Ironheart. Okay, so always good. Don't need it. Always good, always good. Don't need it. Always good. Okay, so that's an interesting one for Gambit, but maybe just Ironheart. Okay. Deft Focus, excellent. Hyper Perception, also excellent. Machine Man, eh. All right. Yeah. Okay, so action, discard 2 cards from your hand, draw 2 cards. 3 cards if Wanda is in play. Okay, so we definitely want Deft Focus, hyper perception, iron heart, vest. Maybe not vest. Maybe vest. Or queen. Oh, this is a hard choice. Well, we can still use it anyway. So we discard 2, then draw 2. So we're taking a chance here. Oh. Alright, we're going to discard those 2. Specialized training, always be running. Okay, alright. So I don't think we're worrying about specialized training yet, so we're going to... Yeah, we're going to Ironheart to draw a card. Friction resistance. Oh. Huh. Okay. I'd love to. But we're going to have to get Def Focus. And then flip over. Exhaust it to make hyper perception cheaper. Yeah. Okay. So we will have her do a thwart. We will hit for 1, stand up, hit for 1. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double time, what doesn't kill me, accelerated reflex, maximum velocity, and genius. Okay. 1 threat goes on. She's going to attack. We will have Enchantress get in the way. Well, hold on. She's attacking for 2. We don't. Oh, we only have a defensive 1 right now. Yeah, so we'll have Ironheart get in the way. So it's attack of 2, 4. That was Titania. Did that. After she attacks, put 1 charm counter. Okay. Encounter card. Spell shards. Take 3 indirect damage. Ouch. And put 1 token on our enchantment. Okay. So... I think this is sort of another setup. We're going to exhaust that. We're not... I do want to be able to heal, so I need... that... and 1 other, I think. Okay. So we don't need to do that yet. But we know what we're going to do there. So we are going to have our accelerated reflexes. We will thwart for 1. Attack for 1. Then we will what doesn't kill me to heal 2 and attack again for 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, looks static armor, power in all of us, always be running, night nurse, maximum velocity. Okay. So, when threat goes on, she's going to attack. Since we can do this per phase, we are going to defend. So she's at a flat 2. Let me take 2 more. So we can stand up again. We put another token on her gaze. I think we need to get to what? 5? Okay. Encounter card. The Absorbing Man. Guard victory 1. Absorbing Man is engaged with you. He gets plus X attack, where X is the printed cost, the highest cost card I control, which is a 2. Well, we don't want him to stick around. So how can we defeat him? I think we can using maximum velocity. Okay. So that's a superpower. So 1. This isn't being used for anything in particular. So now we are +2 with everything. And we're going to be able to get 3 attacks in for sure, and then get Absorbing Man on our side. Nice. Okay, I like that. So, we're at 3 attack. So we'll do 3, then 3, then 1, then 3 again. So we've done enough to take out Absorbing Man. So it's victory, so he's gone. And I get Absorbing Man as an ally because I have broken the spell on him. Okay. Linked. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Okay. Interrupt. When Absorbing Man attacks or thwarts, exhaust, and upgrade or support you control, he gets plus X to that power for this use, where X is the card's printed cost. Oh, neat. Okay, that actually works really well for us. So, although he doesn't last very long, that's fine. So he is going to hit her for 3. Okay. I'm going to hang on to electrostatic armor. One, 2, 3, 4. Scarlet Witch, Symbiote Suit, Strength, and Black Widow. Okay. One goes on. She's going to attack. Absorbed Man's going to go away anyway. So we'll have him get in the way. An attack of 2, 4. So he's out of the game. Then she gets another counter. Encounter card. Whoop, encounter card. Dark Designs. Okay. One goes on here. And then she is going to scheme for 2. Love concoction. Okay, so first of all, goes on there. Okay. Forced action. Exhaust this card, place one charm counter. Ugh. And then ready. Alter ego, exhaust this card, discard this card. Oh, okay. So she's accelerating her ability. Okay, so the forced action can happen anytime during the turn. So, okay. So I guess the question here is, we don't want to have this love concoction going off. So we need to be able to flip down. So we need to get one action off. So we either have Wanda. Oh, Wanda is actually the better bet here because that gives us some excellent card draw. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 for Wanda. Okay, when we use one of her basic powers, discard the top card of the encounter deck. For each boost icon discard this way, she gets +1 to that power for this use. Okay. I think we're just doing this as well. Okay. So, she's going to thwart. So she's thwarting for 2. Okay, that's fine. Because that means we can thwart the remaining 2, stand back up, flip down, exhaust to discard this card before the forced action goes off. I believe that's how forced actions can work. Let's just look it up. May perform at any time during player phase. Okay, so I was able to get rid of it, so it doesn't trigger. Okay. I think this sets us up nicely for next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Powering all of us, double time, another death focus, armored vest, always be running what doesn't kill me. Okay. Thor goes on. Schemes for 2. So 3. And charm counter goes on. Whoops, here. So now this flips. So what does this happen? So now we are in the trance of envy. We are enthralled. When revealed, discard a card you control. Otherwise, discard the top 8 cards of your deck. Okay. Forced action. Exhaust this card. Give Enchantress a face-down boost card. Write your identity. It's got Eugene Cho on there. That's interesting. Oh, it's a okay. It's a forced action, which is interesting because that readies us even more than before. Wow! But she gets additional boost. Oh, initial boost card. Okay, that I'm not too concerned about, to be honest. Okay, so first things first. We are going to use our ability, since we have Wanda. Discard Death Focus. I don't think we need to what doesn't... Yeah, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna discard and draw 3. Always be running energy. Serval Industries. Okay. Well, we're not doing much with power in all of us, so we're gonna Serval. We're gonna exhaust that, and we're gonna put kind of like a maximum velocity. Ooh, a friction resistance will be good for the future. Yeah, okay. These get shuffled back in. Okay. Let's heal. Flip up. Oh, we had to discard or discard our card we control. So we're gonna. I forgot about that. We gotta get rid of that. I don't want to get rid of 8 cards. Okay, so so we have to do this. So we're gonna give her a face down boost card, but that allows us to stand up for free. So that's the envy one's a really good one for us. And again, I think thematically appropriate for Quicksilver. Huh. Let's start with Wanda. She's going to do a thwart. So she only thwarts for 1. Okay. Which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Okay. Guess we'll just end up double timing. Or I could thwart. What do I want to do? Well, I don't think we always need to be running again, so we're going to Armored Vest, which is really good for us. Then we'll double time. We'll thwart for 2. Their option is to do 2 damage to the villain. You are to an enemy. Then we have an always be running. Oh, we don't have to do that yet. We haven't even used our... So we exhausted on the other side, stood up. After we use one of our basic powers, ready him. Okay, so we still have our 2. So we're going to do 2 damage. No, we don't have our strength up, but 3. We're going to do 3 damage in total. No, we're going to do 1 thwart, 2 damage. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maximum velocity. Reinforced Sinew, Neck Fury, North Star, Avengers Mansion. Huh. All of our expensive cards have decided to show up now. So, one threat. Okay, now that changes because we are enthralled. So now threat goes on instead of... Oh, interesting. Okay. So Enchantress is going to attack. She has an extra boost card. We have 3 defense now. I think I'd want to keep Scarlet Witch around. So we're going to defend. So attack of 2, 3. We're going to put this on here. So it says to either place 1 charm counter on the enchantment card or confuse. I don't want to be confused, so we're going to do that. So that's 3, 4. Okay, so we took 1. And we get to stand up. Encounter card, Magical Restraints. If your identity has the Defiant trait, no. If your identity has Enthralled, do both in the order. You are stunned. Place 1 charm counter on the enchantment card in your play area. Okay. So we are both charmed and confused. Yuck. So more threat goes on to here. And we are both stunned and confused. Okay. Well, I don't care for that overly much, because that's going to burn my actions. Thankfully, we still have Scarlet Witch. We can do some setup here. I've only got 2 left. Maximum velocity isn't doing anything for us. Reinforced Sinew will. So we're just going to do both of these to get rid of these things. Do we set up... I kind of want... Oh, we get to ready off of this, which is really good. Okay, so we're gonna do this first, just so we have another opportunity to stand up. Then we're gonna thwart for 2. This is all going to get cycled anyway. So we're going to put out Reinforced Sinew. So now our attacks hit harder. I think we can start stacking these up because these don't exhaust. We'll put our defense together and our other abilities together. Okay, that's a bit neater. Oh. See, I want to keep her around. I don't know if it matters. I really want to hang on to these. I'm short one resource. I think I'm just gonna... Okay, I want Nick for sure, but I think I'm ditching those two. So, we're going to thwart. One, two. Okay, so that's enough. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to ditch those two, keep Nick. Draw 1, 2. I guess that I don't want her to scheme out, right? But I also don't want... Oh yeah, well, yeah, I've already done that. Do I... No, I think I'm just going to risk it. Okay. Alright, specialized training, maximum velocity, friction resistance, snow guard, and Nick Fury. Yeah, this may be a tough one for us. Okay, but anyway, let's see what happens. One threat goes on. She's going to attack. We will defend. Defending for 3. So there's your 3. So we take 2. Okay. One threat will go on. First encounter card. Enthralled Brute has guard. Oh, that's a lot of hit points. Alluring Call. Forced action. Exhaust this card. Place one charm counter on the enchantment card in your play area. Play a card from your hand, reducing its resource cost by 1. Okay. Alter ego action. Exhaust this card. Discard the card. Okay, oh, just to back up. Okay. So this guard's an issue. And we have to get rid of it. So, exhaust this card, place one charm counter on the enchantment card in play. And then play something cheaper. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing with this. So, we'll do that as the forced action, which puts 1 on there because of this. We'll play something for cheaper. I can only do 6 if I don't keep resistance. So I'm going to keep... Oh, I really want to keep resistance, but I don't think I can. Because I have to kill the brute. Okay. Oh, it's so good, though. Oh, hold on, hold on. Okay. So if I do 1... Still not enough. We'll be able to ready... I'll get a lot of resources out of friction resistance, though. Like a lot. But then I won't have... Oh. Specialized training's 5. If one of my cards was different. Okay. So, let's math this out. So, oh, it would cost 1 less. Hold on, hold on. So, this and this. I can put out friction resistance. But then I can't float. I can't float the extra one. That's the problem. So we're just going to have to do 1, 2, 3. Oh, it hurts. Maybe I'll be able to get it back later, but... So there's Nick. I'll draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, I've got a ton of activations, so that's fine. So I think... I kind of feel like I need to be able to flip down. Okay. So we're going to maximum velocity. Okay, I think, yeah. Alter Ego, exhaust this card, discard. Oh, I can't even discard it. Huh. Okay. Okay. So this is 7 health. So that's 4, 8. I have to do this, so she gets this. I have to stand up. I can thwart all of that. That doesn't take effect until my next turn, but there's a chance that she could really easily scheme out. So I don't feel like I have room to flip down. So we might as well def focus to always be running, to stand up, and to do 4 to her. Okay. Now, what does she do when she flips? She has steady toughness. Put the set-aside future despair into play, then place an additional 4 threat on it. Okay. Yeah, we're not in a position to deal with that, so I'm going to wait until I am. So Nick isn't going to do anything other than tank a hit. I'm going to keep what doesn't kill me because I want to be able to thwart that next scheme when the side scheme when it comes out immediately. Because what? So, Future of Despair. Enchantress gains Stalwart and cannot take damage. When revealed, place 1 charm counter on each enchantment card in play. So this goes to 6. One thing I'm really surprised about is when revealed in standard mode, put this, but not in expert. So that's kind of weird. But so be it. Yes, so we had what doesn't kill me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything else stands up. We did that, yes. Okay. What doesn't kill me? Always be running. Power and all of us. Scarlet Witch. Always be running. Okay, so the next turn is probably pretty solid to get rid of all that threat. Okay. 1 goes on. She's going to attack. Nick gets in the way. It's an attack of 2. 3. 4, 5. Okay. And then 1 more goes on here. Encounter card. Magical Restraints again. Alright, that's not great. Because that completely shuts us down. So that puts 2 more threat on the main scheme. And we are confused and stunned again. This is why we need our Night Nurse. Okay. Now the good thing is, I suppose, is that we do get to stand up a lot on this turn. So, we're going to do that. Um, well, we can heal off of what doesn't kill me. We have Scarlet Witch back again. I really hate this thing, but I don't really know what to do about it. Okay. We have to exhaust it in Alter Ego. So we can get Scarlet Witch out cheaper. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then we have 1 left over, always be running. And we can stand up twice. So I still think we're in a position where we need to... We're going to thwart for 2. Yeah, we're still not ready yet. We're going to stand up, and then we're going to thwart twice more. This is going to end up advancing, but I don't think I have much of a choice. Because I want to be able to get rid of that and leverage her ability and Serval Industries on the next turn. So we'll do this. We're going to put maximum velocity and friction resistance back. Like, we're so close to being able to flip her and then try and burn her down. But the alluring... I think she's probably going to flip her scheme. That's the problem. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, 6. North Star, friction resistance, strength, speed cyclone. What doesn't kill me? Armored vest. Okay. Well, at least now we're going to be able to get friction resistance out for sure. So, 1 threat goes on. She's going to scheme. She schemes for 2. 3. Okay. If this activation is an attack, it is not. Okay, good. So I think we got a bit lucky. Puppet Master. Okay, hinder 1, so it's 3. Allies cannot thwart against this scheme or defend against the villain's attacks. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So we're going to Serval. As an alter ego action, we're going to get over the alluring call. So it's gone. And we're going to Serval, and we're going to put 2 Always Be Runnings back into our deck. We want friction resistance for sure. We do not need Speed Cyclone, nor do we need another Armored Vest. So that's good. Draw 3, Def Focus, Machine Man, and Power in all of us. I think this is all really good. Okay. Do I need to heal? No? I don't feel I do, because I'm going to have a whole bunch of allies up. Okay. So the most important card we can play will be Friction Resistance. So we're going to flip. We're going to do Friction Resistance. We'll Thwart for 2. Stand up, Thwart. Now, we will be able to stand up again. We know that Future of Despair is going to be a 6. Oh, I could have spent some... Okay. I need to sequence this properly. Okay. So, Thwart for 2. This is tricky to maneuver. Do I need a What Doesn't Kill Me? So I want to play out. So I would like to have everybody out. Sorry, ran out of battery there. So I'm not sure what we missed, but we decided to only get rid of all the threat off of prime real estate to set up for the next turn when we can knock her down and then deal with Future of Despair when it comes out, and then that makes the runway a little clearer for us. Okay. So, and what I drew was Symbiote Suit, Ironheart, Maximum Velocity, always be running, and Genius. So we can get a lot of work done on the next turn. So, one goes on. She's going to attack. I'm just going to take it. An attack of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I can ignore one of them using North Star. So it only does ultimately 1 to us. And we can stand back up. Okay. Encounter card. Law of Attraction. Okay. Discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until an enthralled minion is discarded. Reveal that minion. Okay. Ugh. Alright, well, maybe it's a good thing that we waited. Looking for a minion. Hopefully it's just a regular dude. It's a brute. Okay. That's fine. Alright, well, I gotta slow roll it. Oh, maybe not. So I guess, like, if I think we're maximum velocitying here regardless. I think I forget sometimes that's the entire round. So I probably have taken more damage than I needed to at times. Okay. Let's start. I'm not symbiote suiting. I really don't think I am. Or am I? I mean, that'd be kind of crazy. That's the sort of thing to close out the game more than anything else. So, don't think we're using Ironheart because none of our friends here are close to death. This has guard anyway, so we have to get rid of it. So we're not using Ironheart. Ugh, I could suit. I don't know if I want to, though. Or do I just say the hell with it and go for it? Yeah, I think it's probably time. Okay. So we now have our suit on. And, oh, no, I can pay for that with that. Okay. So we're at 3. Let's start with Scarlet Witch. So she attacked for 3. Okay. So this thing has 4 left on it. I could just have my allies take care of them, right? Rather than me having to do it. because it has 4 left. I'm still standing up twice this turn, if not more. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. That was our first hit. We need to do 4 more, which we can do. All right, we're going to thwart this. Stand up. Then maximum velocity. So our attack and thwart are now 4s. So we attack, get rid of the bird. We are allowed to stand up here. Did I do that right? Well, maybe I'll use Aaron for this. Okay. My thwart is 4. I think I'm still 1 turn off from doing what I need to do. No, no, I can still do it. Okay, so North Star can hit for 2, causing her to flip, or to go to stage 3. Then the Future Despair comes out, and 6 goes on it. When revealed, place 1, so this goes on to here. So now we can thwart for 4 and thwart for 2 using Machine Man. All right. So I think that's good. We cycled that properly. Okay. So that's it. Oh, you have to exhaust that. Okay, so we're done with that turn. I think we're in pretty good shape. Gotta remember that I have a ridiculous amount of defense now. So 1, 2, 3. I'm currently at 5 with the suit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I have the suit on. Okay. Always be running. What doesn't kill me? Double time. Gambit. Always be running. Night Nurse. There is a chance that we may be able to burn her down. But we'll see. Okay. When throw goes on, she's going to attack. She attacks for 2. What are we defending? Yes, we're always going to be defending because we now have a defense of 5. So 2, 5, nothing. So we completely ignore it and stand back up. Wow, it's pretty good. Encounter card, Dark Designs. All right, she's finally going to scheme out here. Schemes for a lot. So we go to the next stage of prime real estate. Into Sovereign Sorceress. If the crown of the Enchantress attachments in place, stun each identity. Otherwise, we have to look for the crown of the Enchantress. Okay. And we also have to have another encounter card, so I'm going to do that now. Now? Yes. Crown. Okay. She and Stalwart. Okay. After Enchantress schemes again, she plays a charm counter. Okay, so she's basically accelerating her schemes. How much health did she have? 18? It's not a lot. Okay. Other encounter card. Nowhere is safe. For one pursuit counter on pursuit by the past. Oh, okay. Well, that clears that. We do not have to get rid of a support, but we do have Mr. Avalanche show up. So we know that all these cards, except for one, Insight 1, okay. Insight 1, then 2. Insight 2, woof. Choose to take 2 indirect or exhaust her identity. I'm just going to take the 2 indirect. Okay. All right. So we need to clear tons of stuff right now. We're currently hitting for 3. So I don't want to overspend. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with double time. We will do 2 to Avalanche and 3 throw off the scheme. So extortion of seismic proportion can go. Then we'll have North Star finish off Avalanche. Then we will thwart for 3. And we'll stand back up because of that. We will can exhaust to get rid of her crown, which I think is good. Yes, we're going to exhaust to get rid of her crown. We're going to swipe it off her head. We're going to use... Do we want to have her... Schemes for 3. Attacks doesn't add the counter. But she will have an... I can't afford to do that. So I need to do other things. We're going to play out the Night Nurse. We're going to heal for 1. We have to stand back up. Think. Scarlet Witch. When you use power, discard. Okay, so we have to do it. Not a big fan of that, but we have to do it. So, it's going to do that. So, wand is gone. We're going to thwart. Then, what doesn't kill me? To heal 2. To ready. So ready's this. Then I'm going to hang on to Gambit. We'll attack for 3. We'll always be running. Stand up. Stands this up again. We'll attack for 3. Okay. And we're going to leave Machine Man there, just in case things go badly. But I also think I can take a hit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Queen Carrier, Black Widow, Maximum Velocity, Avengers Mansion, Double Time, and Gambit. Okay, we may be able to just close things out with a Maximum Velocity and a Double Time. So, one threat goes on, or two threat goes on, I should say. Then she's going to attack. We will defend, because we always can do that for free. So an attack of 2, 5, well, we're already exhausted, so I don't see why that matters. And it won't matter with him because I can't be exhausted. And we're already in the middle of defending. So that was 5, so we take 2. Okay, let me stand back up. First encounter card, Earthquake, Incite 1. Discard 2 cards from your hand, and oof. Well, we don't need a Coin Carrier, and I don't think we need Avengers Mansion at this point. It begins to accelerate. So that exhausted before that happened. Next one, Enthralled Brute. Okay, so she's going to stall us out. We also lost some cards. But it's not too terrible, because I think we can battle our way through what we need to do here. Okay. It's back to our turn. Okay. So, first things first. Get Night Nurse to give us a little healing. Well, where are we at here? What can we do? Well, we got to get rid of the Brute. That's for sure. So basically have this has to happen first. Okay, so we still have our 2 attacks. If we maximum velocity, we're attacking for... Oh, but this is a guard, so that forestalls us from doing that. Okay, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So maximum velocity for the turn. Or for the round, I should say. We're going to hit the brawl for the Brute for 5. Then we stand up. And we don't really have anything we can do with them, so we're going to double time Do 2 more to the brute to get rid of it. And 2 threat from a scheme. Leaving us open to do 5 to Enchantress. Can't use that for anything. Need him around just in case. And that's the turn. Okay. Yeah, really having to slow roll it because dangerous otherwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our defense is 5. Oh, wait, our attack was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Our thwart. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where am I? I'm getting some math wrong. Okay. My attack is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My defense is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which I think is something I did wrong before. My thwart is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and then I did. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to keep Machine Men around. So I think that's it for this turn. This is going to be a tight one, I feel. Because now there's 3 encounter cards. So we either win this turn or we lose on her activation. Because she has a lot of opportunities to destroy us. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strength, always be running. Avengers Mansion, what doesn't kill me. Quinn Carrier, electrostatic armor. So it really is, it's what doesn't kill me and always be running is what allows us to win. Okay, so 2 goes on. She's attacking. We're just going to defend because our defense right now is a 6. So 2, 3. Okay, that happens. 4, 5. So we don't take anything but 1 on here. Then another one goes on here because of her attack ability. So she is 4 away from winning. Spell Blast. When revealed, if your identity has the Defiant trait, we do not. Oh my god. Do both in any order. Enchantress Schemes with +1 in Expert, so 4. So we lose. Oh my god. And I've got nothing in here to counter that with. Oh. That is so frustrating. There's absolutely nothing I can do. Because we're enthralled, it's a base 4 scheme, and she has enough. If, yeah, so what would have happened? Let's see. Okay, so had this boost not happened, place 1 charm counter on enchantment card, which put 1 on there, she wouldn't have schemed out. But the insight on Earthquake would have gotten us. Yeah. Oh my God. You know, well, I did say the words, we either win on this turn or we lose. I don't see how I could have played this any better. That literally came down to the luck of the draw. Or in my case, the bad luck of the draw. That is a bit frustrating. We were definitely set up for success. We would have won the turn before if it weren't for that brute that was in the way. We could have we had to pour the 7 that she has left, we had to pour 7 into the brute. So the deck, or the Enchantress, I ascribe, there's no personality, it's just luck of the draw. But the fact is that she was able to narratively throw a brute in the way to stop me from hitting her, allowing her just enough time to get that final spell off to defeat us. I'm not going to complain. This deck is a lot of fun. And the scenario, I got to say, is a lot of fun. But oh my God, it is so frustrating losing. And this has happened a lot this year on the turn before I win. Oh well, so be it. I'm just glad to finally actually have some new content to play. And, well, I guess we'll see Enchantress and Quicksilver in about another year when they come back through the cycle. All right, well, thanks very much for watching, and until next time, happy gaming. Thank you so much for watching Longship Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It will really help the channel to grow and improve. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when more Longship Gaming content goes live. Until next time, happy gaming.